Mike, you're having Billy kill Nazis and criminals. He really becomes a hero of sorts as the film continues. What
He's
did
a
you
folk
find
hero, man.
most yeah, well, what did you find most interesting about putting that twist on the franchise? He's not maybe as psychotic as we initially think he is.
Yeah, I wanted that to kind of be something that kind of reveals as the movie goes on. I also wanted to make Billy a character that we could sort of at some point stand up and cheer for. So it was really important to like start the movie out where who is this guy? I feel like I know who this guy is. I feel like I know what he's going through, and then you realize no, there is something else going on here, and he has his own set of morals, and we'll say it, like his inner demons are not what they seem.
Yeah, the I'm dreaming of a white power Christmas party was one of my favorite scenes I've seen in like a movie this year. That was just amazing. So congrats on that. And Ruby, I loved your performance. Pam is up to the task and ready to match Billy's freak throughout this film. You
Yes.
get to really go all out a few times. How is it being asked to give a big performance and fully meeting it there?
Absolutely amazing. I was so happy that Mike reached out to me because Pamela is definitely my favorite character that I've played so far. And yeah, it felt so good. It felt so good every moment that I was able to shout or use my physicality, work with the stunt coordinators, and I got to do my own stunts for the first real time. It overall was so good.
And Mike, I wanted to ask you a bit about the original franchise and your relationship to it, because the first film was obviously so controversial, and
Mhm.
then they just get really wild. The fifth film has a sex crazed Pinocchio and killer toys. Like these
What?
films have such wild. You need to watch the fifth film.
Sorry.
It's insane. Do you have a favorite of the old movies? Because they go all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I do really like part one and two, and I know part two is also just like m mainly part one with some new stuff. But I mean, come on, like uh freaking umbrella stab through like that shit is great. I in terms of, yeah, I mean, honestly, I like the first two, and like for me that's sort of where I was coming from with this new one. Was I wanted to bring Billy Chapman back. And that was the most intriguing thing to me. It was like, what could I do? How can I reintroduce him? And he's just a fascinating character to me. And I think for me, telling this new story, and maybe not leaning into as much of like, about the like abuse and how that like completely deranges somebody. Um, I wanted it to be a little bit more of a fun romp. I wanted it to be a Christmas movie that you turn on and you can't help it. Like it just makes you smile. You're just like, here we go, baby. Let's do this.
I was definitely smiling throughout, so I think you achieved just that. And
Oh,
Ruby, I
that's
wanted
good.
to ask you, without getting into spoilers, the way this movie sets up a sequel is just so exciting. When you read the script and saw how the series could kind of morph and grow, what was your reaction? Because I was just blown away.
Oh, I'm so happy that you were blown away because I was blown away. But the first draft of the script actually had a different ending, and as we got closer to filming, Mike changed it to what it is now, and just showstopper. You know what I mean? And I bother him all the time for the sequel because
Let's just put it this way. We have some ideas and they are insane. Like it would be so much fun. So if honestly, if we get the opportunity, like we're on it. Like we're ready.
I need to see it. I need to see it. Thank you guys so much for your time. And Mike, I really enjoyed Sweet Revenge as well this year. So
Oh, thanks,
I
man.
hope you get to do a full Jason movie as well. That'd be
Dude,
awesome.
fingers crossed, man.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much and congrats on the film. I thought it was a blast.